India's recent economic boom, lifestyle and reasons for it. India has shown consistent improvements in the ease of doing business rankings in recent years. According to the World Bank's Doing Business report, India ranked 63rd out of 190 global economies. This progress is significant, considering that the country was in 142nd position in 2014. Factors that contributed to the improvement in the ranking: tax and regulatory reforms, implementation of the Goods and Services Tax, GST, which simplified the tax structure, ease of obtaining credit, improvements in financial infrastructure and access to banking services, simplification for starting a business, reducing bureaucracy for new ventures and facilitating digital records. Infrastructure, significant investments in infrastructure and electrification. Insolvency resolution. The Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code has accelerated the resolution of business disputes. These reforms have been driven by the Make in India strategy, with the aim of attracting foreign investment and making the country a global manufacturing hub. The countries that stand out in the ease of doing business ranking are led by New Zealand, Singapore, Hong Kong, Denmark, and South Korea. These countries offer highly favorable environments for business development due to effective policies, simple regulations, and judicial systems accessible. The score for these countries ranges from 86 to 87 points in 2020. Among the aspects that make these countries attractive for business are the ease of opening companies, investor protection, tax simplicity, and efficiency in fulfilling contracts. New Zealand, for example, is known for allowing companies to open quickly, with little bureaucracy and low costs. On the global stage, other countries that stand out include the United States, Switzerland, and Australia, all with legal and economic systems that promote competitiveness. On the other hand, nations such as Venezuela, Haiti, and South Sudan are among the most difficult to do business in, mainly due to political instability and high levels of corruption, which inhibits foreign investment. These rankings are important for investors and entrepreneurs looking to expand their businesses, as they help to identify the most accessible and safe markets. What are the main entertainment searches preferred by Indians? Number 1. Bollywood films. The Bollywood film industry is extremely popular, and many Indians seek out trailers, songs, and scenes from films. Number 2. Songs, especially songs in Hindi, Telugu, Tamil, Punjabi, and other regional languages, as well as international hits. Number 3. Series and web shows. Content from platforms such as Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, and Hotstar are frequently searched for. India is an extremely diverse country in terms of languages. There are hundreds of languages spoken, but some are much more popular than others. Here are the most spoken languages in India, in order of magnitude. Hindi. It is the most spoken language in India, with around 44% of the population being native speakers. It is one of the official languages of India. Bengali, spoken by about 8% of the population, especially in the state of West Bengal and parts of northeast India. Telugu, approximately 7% of the population speaks Telugu, mainly in the states of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. Marathi, spoken by about 7% of the population, especially in the state of Maharashtra. Tamil, with about 6% of speakers, it is predominant in the state of Tamil Nadu and parts of southern India. Gujarati, approximately 5% of the population speaks Gujarati, mainly in the state of Gujarat. Urdu, with around 5% speakers, Urdu is common in several parts of India, particularly in the north. Kannada, about 3% of the population speaks Kannada, the predominant language in the state of Karnataka. Odia, approximately 3% of the population speaks Odia, especially in the state of Odisha. Malayalam, spoken by about 2.5% of the population, mainly in the state of Kerala. Apart from these, India has many other regional and tribal languages. English is also widely used as an auxiliary language, especially for business, education, and government. India is one of the fastest growing economies globally, with a nominal GDP of around $3.7 trillion in 2023, making it the fifth largest economy in the world. The country also has a real growth rate of 6 to 7% per year, driven by diversified sectors and a large population. Top sectors and businesses in India. Information technology. IT India is a global powerhouse in IT services, with companies such as Infosys, Tata Consultancy Services, TCS, and Wipro. The sector represents a significant part of the country's exports and generates billions in annual revenue. Manufacturing. The Make in India policy has boosted the manufacturing sector, attracting foreign investment in sectors such as automobiles, electronics, and chemicals. Agriculture. Despite increasing urbanization, agriculture is still a large part of the Indian economy. India is one of the largest producers of cereals, fruits, and vegetables, as well as products such as tea, cotton, and spices. Startups and innovation. India is home to a fast-growing startup ecosystem, especially in fintech and e-commerce, with companies like Flipkart and Paytm leading the market. Infrastructure. Large infrastructure projects, such as roads, railways, and rural electrification, have attracted foreign direct investment. Pharmaceuticals. India is known as the pharmacy of the world, providing generic medicines to several countries at affordable prices. Indian pharmaceutical companies have played a crucial role during the pandemic. These sectors, combined with growing domestic demand and favorable government policies, have contributed to the continued growth of the Indian economy. In recent years, India has taken a series of policy measures and economic reforms that have helped boost the country's economic growth. Here are some of the key recent political developments that have had a positive impact on the economy. 1. Reforms in labour legislation. In 2020, the Indian government approved a package of labour reforms, consolidating 29 laws into 4 main codes: wages, industrial relations, security, and social security. These reforms aim to facilitate the environment for business, increase flexibility in hiring, promote better conditions for workers, helping to create jobs. 2. Make in India campaign. Launched in 2014, this initiative aims to transform India into a global manufacturing hub. With tax incentives and government support, the objective is attract foreign investment, encourage domestic manufacturing, create jobs and increase the manufacturing sector's share of GDP. The campaign attracted significant investment, especially in the electronics, automobile and defense sectors. 3. Tax reforms. GST, Goods and Services Tax. The implementation of GST in 2017 was one of India's biggest tax reforms. It replaced a series of federal and state taxes with a single tax on goods and services. This brought benefits such as simplification of the tax system, cascading tax cuts, greater ease of doing business, with positive effects on commerce and industry. The Indian government's main objective regarding gross domestic product, GDP, is to increase sustainable and inclusive economic growth. The government seeks to transform India into one of the largest economies in the world, focusing on several aspects that directly impact GDP. The main objectives include increased GDP growth rate. The government aims to maintain a high annual growth rate, above 7%, to transform India into a $10 trillion with the called Modi's gold team of economy in the coming decades. To achieve this, there is a focus on strategic sectors such as expansion of the domestic market and exports. Expanding the domestic market, with increased domestic consumption, and strengthening India's position in global trade are crucial points. This includes increase exports of manufactured and high-technology products, explore new international markets, promotion of sustainability. The government's goal is sustainable growth, promoting economic development without harming the environment. This includes incentives for clean and renewable energy, reduce dependence on fossil fuels. 4. Digital India initiative. The Digital India campaign aims to promote digitalization across all sectors of the economy and government. The objective is expand internet connectivity in rural areas, encourage digital transactions and reduce dependence on physical cash, increase access to online government services. This initiative helped integrate the Indian economy more efficiently and facilitated the growth of the technology sector. 5. Infrastructure investments. The Indian government has invested heavily in infrastructure, with projects including construction of highways, railways, and airports, modernization of urban transport, expansion of energy and telecommunications networks. These investments have attracted foreign capital and promoted the growth of the construction and transport sector. 6 reforms in the agricultural sector. In 2020, the government approved 3 agricultural reforms aimed at liberalizing the sector, allowing farmers to sell directly to large buyers. This aimed to improve agricultural market efficiency, increase farmers' income, attract investments in the sector. Despite controversies and farmer protests, these reforms are part of the government's effort to modernize the agricultural sector. Agriculture, modernize the agricultural sector, which still employs a large part of the population. Industry and manufacturing processes that attracts more technology to increase the production are goals. 7 trade agreements and foreign direct investments, FDI. The Indian government has been seeking trade agreements and strategic partnerships to attract investment. Liberalization in sectors such as defense, insurance, and aviation has helped increase FDI. This was reflected in increase in foreign capital in the country, job creation and technology transfer. 8. Demonetization, 2016. Although initially controversial, demonetization in 2016, which removed high-value notes from circulation, helped boost the digital economy and electronic transactions, bringing more money into the formal system. 9. Self-reliance policy, Atmanirbhar Bharat. This initiative was launched during the COVID-19 pandemic and aims to make India more self-reliant, focusing on 5 pillars: economy, infrastructure, technological system, demography, demand. It includes stimulus packages to support small and medium-sized enterprises, SMEs, manufacturing, technology, and innovation sectors. General impact: these reforms and initiatives have helped create a more business-friendly environment, increased foreign investment, promoted growth in the manufacturing and digital sector, and stimulated the economy post-pandemic. As a result, India has become one of the fastest-growing economies in the world, attracting global investors and increasing its competitiveness on the international economic stage.